Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Get excited for this GenG BLG series. Like, is this not just the absolute most anticipated series of 2024 so far? This is it, bro. This is as good as it gets. You have the #1 seed from LPL versus the #1 seed from LCK. Everyone was looking forward to this, bro. All right, so GenG bans. They're banning out the Jax and the Vayne. I'm surprised that they're banning out the Vayne. I mean, Bin can play TF. I would assume that this means that GenG are looking for a early K'Sante pick, and they're going to try to challenge Bin to play the TF. Maybe they just don't think TF is that strong at this tournament. We get 3 mid lane bans from BLG and the Talia ban from GenG. I think the Talia ban is excellent. It's something I discussed before the series. Senna first pick. Okay, you have options. You have Varus lanes. You could go Varus Ashe into this. You could go Kalista Renata. I assume that it'll be Lehens on Nautilus. They could also take Kalista Nautilus to deny it from GenG. Nautilus is also considered like the best Senna support, or the best Senna, well, I guess it's like farming, like the Senna tank champion. They go the Knight Ahri. He hasn't lost on this pick in like 27 games, something crazy. Ahri pick. Just gonna be Renata then on 3. Ooh, Ashe has been really strong in this tournament. I would think that they would go Renata into Nautilus, but I can respect the Ashe, bro. 2 more mid lane bans? Yeah, probably. I mean, you would ban out mid laners over junglers here. Like, I don't think you're really scared of anything Canyon plays. Maybe you ban Nidalee if you're like really, like, that's the weird thing that he plays that you might just have too much anxiety for. I'd just be like, I don't want him to play it. Okay. I'm afraid of BLG bot this game. The thing is, you have Senna, which like you can exist by just chilling. You're looking at a Xin pick. You're also looking at it like he likes playing Kindred in spots like this. I don't think it's fucking good. Okay, I'm just saying that Jun likes playing the triple AD carry like bot lane combo, where they just go like K'Sante Kindred here. I'm just, I don't know, bro. It is something that he just enjoys. The Juani. The Juani is a little bit weird because the Juani Ahri doesn't have that much power, and then Bin most likely won't be in a spot where he can pick like a mega carry into TF. Is he just going to pick Camille? Is this just a Camille angle? Because I think the Camille could be interesting. Like the idea of just like going over the Nautilus and just ulting on one of these squishy carries. What is the Chovy pick? Dude, it could be a Lissandra game low key. If that champion is ever viable, is it not this spot? Okay, it's Orianna. There's the Camille. Okay, yeah. So the Sejuani pick was for the Camille. I think that was like clearly the idea. Wait, what is the double support tech here? I actually like, I just assumed that it was out of the game. Dude, I'll be honest, dude, I didn't become an expert in like support items or why you'd go double support. Now it is. I just thought like changes like that, I just assumed like when I read it the first time, I just assumed they killed it, and I was like, okay, they killed it, that's it. So they're doing this swap just because they want to make it hard for the TF to play. They want TF and Camille to both be behind. Jun didn't actually end up getting his blue here. He got Wolves. Cheated Wolves. Now he's gonna go to his top side. I mean, the thing is, like, I thought that it would still be better to just have this yeah, like have them actually have their normal items like in this part of the game, you know? Maybe I'm wrong.
Another swap from BLG, so they can. Oh, hang on a minute. A few extra autos coming out.
Holy damage. This is what we see from the bot lane. We said this, right? When they swap back, they can absolutely obliterate you. Lehens bought the wrong item. I hope he's not just like choking that hard where he's buying the wrong item at level 1. Like, that's crazy levels of like choking. He has TP. He has TP. It's fine. I don't think they can dive him or anything. They're just gonna try to. Oh, maybe they dive Pays.
BLG.
All right, let's see it.
Do they want to take the risk? Pays exposed off to the side. Dashboard. Arctic Assault not immediately going to connect. Follow-up's done. Not quite there. Pays flashing out, but Elk is still coming.
Lean. I mean, this is what you'd expect, right? BLG bot lane dives. Just dive the Senna, bro. Dive the AD. Bin has to play safe. He should know to play safe here, though. This is a timer where it's like very obvious. Uh-oh.
Walking it now.
Bin?
It's gonna get stunned. It's gonna get locked up. Bin flashing out, but the gold
needs
cord
ult,
still
probably.
connects. Nowhere to go. The hook shot.
Okay, big kill, big kill. But Keen did flash for that, so you can answer this kill onto Keen. Bin's gonna be able to TP back, so it's not like the end of the world. It's completely fine for the top lane situation. It's nice for Canyon though. Canyon gets ahead off this. Game's gonna be on Canyon to carry. They're covering this bot dive, which is good. A lot of times, oh my god, it's just like that, bro. Damn, that was clean. Keen is here though. Keen is here. That's really good from Keen. Holy nice play from GenG. They almost never answer these plays. The fact that Keen answered this is crazy. The thing is, they're losing topside, so it's like this is like it's a good response, but the result is like it's like kind of a neutral play because your topside is bleeding because of this. But like, I mean, honestly, I would say it's good for GenG. The fact that you get summoners off their bot lane is a pretty big win. It's just a Camille getting like accelerated. He's not ahead. I shouldn't say ahead because he's behind in gold, but Camille, it's not about being ahead or behind. It's just like getting your items. Like once you get your items, you're chilling. So this is like good response from GenG. They are going grubs here. GenG's looking to contest. They have TP. No ult on Chun though. Got one. Knight is TPing. Or Knight is not TPing yet. I mean, he might TP. They actually got two. That's actually pretty decent from BLG. They cheated this and they're also getting stuff bot. Is Chovy gonna TP bot? Chovy needs to TP bot because right now, like, he's
too upset about that. But
leading
GenG being able to
farm.
get the fourth one, not the end of the world either. This is going to be the TP.
Very even game, bro. Very even game. Okay. I mean, Keen came all the way down here, so they're like, I think that BLG will probably just give this. Oh, they're going in? Kind of crazy. I don't think that this is good from BLG, by the way. I think BLG is kind of trolling here. I don't think they need to fight this. The Baron? BLG should not fight. They should just go mid. Try to zone them off. Thing is, like, by doing this, they're dropping a wave top, so that's kind of why Knight TP'd, but Knight could have just hit the top turret, I think. I think GenG overcommitted. Finn should get bot turret off this. They're going on to Knight. I think it should be okay. Oh, Shun failed his flash. I mean, overall, though, it should be okay. They get bot turret from this. Just trying to cheat the wave here. Oh, my God. Canyon, relax, brother. They get mid turret, though. Mid turret was going to drop anyway, but they get mid turret. Finn is going to keep on going. Or they need to engage on Viego. That's the other thing is, like, if Viego dies, GenG's damage is not super high. Oh, Chovy. Chovy ended up getting hit. That's so unlucky for GenG, bro. That's really unlucky for GenG. Knight failed his dash. Oh, he hits onto Lehens. Lehens is no flash. He's dead too. Oh, man, this is so tragic for GenG, bro. Holy f, that's so tragic. Dude, that is so unlucky, bro. That's not choky, bro. That's so unlucky. Like, there was like 7 people on top of him. How did Chovy end up getting hit? And then Knight dashed to reposition for the charm. Like, that was sick, bro. They don't have Herald to break mid now, though. The BLG used their Herald bot side. Got a 2k gold lead, though.
So much upfront CC. Opted for the TP, and now it's Keen who might just be in trouble. Knight taking his time. Shockwave
good flash from Knight.
Knight just styling on him, and here.
Oh, he dies, though.
1-for-1 on the top side.
Keen actually finds a kill and
plays over. That's actually really good for GenG that they didn't just give 1-for-0 there.
Constantly looking for these picks.
Like, also, they got some stacks. This is fine. This is fine for BLG. GenG's overforcing here. They're overforcing. Okay, now both teams should leave. No Orianna ult, though. But, yeah, that was kind of sus from Canyon, to be honest. Oh, he's onto Chovy. They got onto Chovy again. Chovy has a stopwatch there, but I don't think they have damage. Good engage. Good engage. They might be able to leverage Baron off this, potentially. We'll see. Keen is here, though. They have Kalista ult for on. Kalista gets ulted. He hits the blast cone. Elk is so good, bro. He knew that Keen was going to take the blast cone and they're going to keep on going. You see when Elk ulted him, he hit the blast cone to make sure that Keen wasn't able to chase it. Bro, these teams are so good, bro. These guys are so good at League, bro. They're all so good. Oh, Knight missed. No Callisto. On his dead. Bad play from GenG, or from BLG. GenG gets pressure here. Do they start Baron? They don't have much Baron damage with the Senna, but they do have Keen on the TF. I thought that they could, like, you could pull Baron here. You can pull Baron. It's possible. It looks like they're trying to get control, but I don't know. I think it's scary. Chovy got his Zhonya's now, so maybe it's not that bad. He got his Zhonya's now, but he doesn't have much damage. He doesn't have a Ooh, it's not a good ult from Shun. They're flanking though. Bin is flanking. Okay, Nautilus is already dead. They focused Canyon. They know to focus the jungler because they killed Viego. We said it earlier in the game. Oh man, nah, GenG still shouldn't have fought it. My read was correct originally. I thought maybe with Zhonya's they could do something, but they shouldn't have fought this. This is game 1 BLG. No, they shouldn't have fought it, bro. They shouldn't have fought it. They're just too far behind in items. Their items were just very weird coming in. You look at BLG, it's like they have like 2 items on Camille. They have Sejuani with the Locket Knight's Vow. Like he's as strong as he's gonna be in this game, right? You have 3 items or like 2.5 items on the Callista. You have like Ari with her 2 items. Everyone has their items. GenG, they don't want to play on a 2-item spike. They want to play on like a 3-item spike. They want to play with like a Void Staff for Chovy, and they want to get to like a Death Cap, like these types of items. So yeah, I think BLG will probably be able to close it out with this.
Put BLG in such a commanding position.
Oh, that's an arrow.
Now the arrow gonna connect on the canyon.
Pretty clean. Look at the damage, bro. Good
Good
ult from Elk on the Orianna. Like, god damn, bro. They're gay. Oh, GenG can't stay up here, bro. Bin decided not to go in. Bin decided to chill because of the Zhonya's. He's just waiting for his next E. They're playing it slow. They're gonna end the game here. Pace is just dead. Really good target selection from Bin. Bin flash Q'd. He was gonna look for like flash Q, and then he was going to EQ2, but they just get Baron off this. They good, bro. They're good. Huge game, bro. Huge game. I mean, you saw the strengths of GenG. Their macro was really good in this game, and then you saw the strengths of BLG. Their skirmishing and their fight selections were insane. Oh my god, that Sejuani ult was so nice. Perfectly timed. He wasn't even able to Zhonya's. Orianna ult, but it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's really fake. It's fake. It's fake. People love getting hyped over plays like that, but it's mega fake, bro. GG. Game 1 BLG. What a f***ing game, bro. What a game. That's what I like right there. Chovy vs. Knight, we got it. By the way, love the shot video. Thank you, bro. All right, we're into it again. They kept the Vayne ban. They kept the Vayne ban. Ain't no way. Okay, so the Ari is banned. BLG keeps the same bans. Okay, what is the idea around Callista? Because I feel like if GenG plays Callista, they should play it now. They're giving Varus Ashe again. Or Callista Ashe again. They're just giving the Callista again. So I assume what they're going to do is they're going to keep the same 3, and they're just going to ban Camille 4-5. That's the adaptation from GenG. I don't really like the adaptation. Not saying it can't work though. Oh, okay, never mind. They're not going TF. Okay, so I'm not sure about this. This seems a little weird because I don't even feel like you want to be playing K'Sante into Bin that often. Like, that's a game where, once again, Bin could play potentially an even more comfortable Camille game. Pick Camille third. You can pick Camille third here. It wouldn't be horrible to pick Camille third. You can either do that or you can pick a Knight champion. I'm not sure what Knight's champion looks like here. It goes to Sejuani. Sejuani enables a lot of picks. Okay, so Camille will be banned by GenG. What do BLG ban? Do they ban the Viego this game? They could ban like Lee Sin Viego. They could also ban out mid lane. They were banning out like what, Tristana last game? I think they're just, I mean, they're pretty much keeping the same thing. They're kind of just keeping the same thing right now. Why is Camille good into K'Sante with no Divine Thunder? Because pretty much the way K'Sante was nerfed is now that like K'Sante's lane phase is nowhere close to as oppressive as it used to be. So Camille just gets a free lane, and Camille is just an OP champion outside of lane. The reason why people don't play more Camille is because Camille is considered like really bad in a lot of matchups. Like so many champions just dump on Camille in lane. Like champions like Renekton, Jax, like Fiora, like these champions just make it so unplayable for Camille most of the time. All right, let's see what Chovy goes with all these mid lane bans. If hard focus Chovy, 5 mid lane bans, which honestly makes sense. I mean, that's one of the approaches to Chovy. You got to do something to not let Chovy be Chovy, and their idea is just ban Chovy out. Nah, Yone, he's going for the Yone. That's a crazy Yone lock-in though. The Yone lock-in when you don't have Sejuani on your team is crazy. They go Nidalee. I was thinking of Maokai, but they go Nidalee. Okay. They're sending it. They're sending it. I respect it, bro. Jax is up, though. That's a Bin Jax, bro. That's a Bin Jax, and enemy team does not have much CC for him, bro. It's pretty much just Nautilus. I'm not huge on the GenG draft here in terms of, like, how it matches up champ for champ, but I will say I respect the mentality. It is like an aggressive mentality. Oh, this is nice from Shun. He's using the fact that he has double prio here.
Spear for a bit of poke, passive from Shun there. Wants to steal this one away. Q forward, Arctic Assault, marking up Canyon.
Nice from Shun. This is actually so good to disrupt the Nidalee.
crucially.
Just really well played. Chovy
Oh,
getting
Chovy
very
is
low.
suffering, but I mean, I guess it's fine. He's gonna pot up here.
Leveraging this-
Damage on Chovy, trying to make sure he gets low as on.
Oh, okay. They get a cheap kill onto On. This is a very cheap kill. Can he invade off of it is the question. Bin's already TP'd back.
Jungle and steal some of those camps away. Canyon gonna be able to
Canyon is
secure
actually like chilling so hard now.
in exchange.
Oh, he didn't get the kill.
His
Nala's
way
getting the
towards
kill is like not the best, but
Yeah, be able to secure both of them.
still f***ing,
Nice sidestep
yeah,
there as Canyon
still pretty
gets
good.
that day.
I mean, that's really what he needs. Oh, Lehens is trolling here. Lehens is probably dead.
Shun now walking up.
He has no flash. He's dead. I don't know why he tried that. That was really bad from Lehens. He has CP, so it's not like the end of the world, but it's just like really unnecessary, I would say.
All the hands especially with
Canyon crossed. He's getting ahead on the Nidalee.
can't afford to just be up that far.
Can Bin check the Krugs? Bin should check the Krugs on the way to lane.
BLG strike back.
They're just assuming that he's doing it, I guess.
He was trying to get the push in.
The hell was that hook? I mean, he was just hooking On because he wanted to like chunk On and make it so On couldn't freeze. But also, to be honest, like they used a lot of summoners. I mean, they used double flash for the kill onto On, so it wasn't the biggest deal in the world. And it doesn't actually matter that much for a Nautilus to get a kill early, even when it's like farming Nautilus. And he got so ahead. Yeah, I mean, he's ahead in experience. In terms of like gold, he's not that ahead. And I don't think that Sejuani minds being behind in experience versus Nidalee. Like, this is an accepted thing. You just want to make sure that the Nidalee like doesn't start getting a ton of kills and he doesn't get really accelerated in items. Also, this is definitely a possible play. No flash on Pace here. They've got flash on Elk and On has the Kalista ult, so he can take it, but they're not going to go onto Lehens. They wanted to only kill Pace if he stayed. Smart from Pace to back off there. Respected the play well. Loses red. Losing red kind of sucks. Testing these Raptors is really good though. Oh, Canyon's in trouble. Oh, he missed. If he hit W there and got the slow, Knight didn't have ult. That's actually fine. Canyon wouldn't die. Worst case, he has to blow his flash, but he wouldn't die. But this is like nothing. This is nothing. I think this is like really troll from BLG. This is grief. They just grief the whole game. Okay. It looks like it's gonna be. This looks like a game 3-er right here. Like that was so grief. Like I said it instantly, bro. That shit was nothing. Like I don't know why they thought they could dive that. That was mega grief. They must have just thought that Nidalee was not there. They must have just thought that Nidalee was topside guaranteed. The only time you'd go for this if Nidalee was not here. The thing was, like, the game was going so well for them too. Like I felt like BLG, they just didn't need to do anything. All they needed to do was crash the wave. Oh, Elk is getting TP'd on. He's just dead here.
Here comes Elk.
He's dead. They should just go grubs, I think. Oh. On is just going to flash the wall, I guess. Okay, so Lehens traded flashes. It's a good kill for Chovy. What's happening top? He's getting dove top. Bro, Shun should have not tried to enter bot side. Shun actually really trolled here. Shun needed to just play top side, and they should have played for grubs, I think. They can kill Keen, though. I guess Keen is just going to die.
Walking forward. Going unstoppable, gets the initial dash out, has the Q3, Knight committing.
They have to get this kill, like it is what it is, right? Because of the disaster bot side, they were just forced to do this. They deny 6 grubs. They'll probably end up giving 5 though.
Grub has been stolen by BLG. Canyon doesn't want to give this last one
Oh,
up.
He absolutely doesn't.
going on to Canyon. Pace is here though.
In the meantime, Pace stepping up, the heal there. Knight gonna get rooted briefly.
You can see that Bin was just trying to leave. Bin just wants to crash his wave. He doesn't want to go here. And he's still my GOAT. Yeah, I think he's the best jungler of all time, yeah. I have him as the greatest jungler of all time. But it's not even, it doesn't have anything to do with what he's done recently, to be fair. Like, I have that opinion because I, like, of what he did in those early years. Okay, trying to get out. Double TP'd. He's probably just dead. Thing is, like, is Shun dead too? Question. They can't fight this. Shun is like here. There's no way to fight this. They have to just leave Shun. So Shun and Bin both die there. Bin had no flash. Canyon gets 2 kills for that. They did invest 2 TPs and the turret did go to BLG, but overall it's winning play for GenG, obviously. The main thing is, like, now BLG is going to play with Jack's top. Most likely. I would think he would go top here. And Knight would be the one covering bot, but I guess not. Ooh. Are they going to TP on this? They TP here or anything? No, they don't. Oh, then maybe they were going to look for, like, Canyon with the way he was trading. Can't let them take mid turret off this. I feel like GenG, they're so good with these leads though. If there's any team I trust with a 3K gold lead in League of Legends, it's gotta be GenG.
Okay, that wasn't me.
Chovy now gonna be in trouble. Now trying to punish.
Oh, they're looking for the kill onto Canyon. They didn't get it though. They weren't able to get the Oriole. He was CC'd. BLG just needs to back off. They'll lose the siege situation so hard. This is when Nidalee is Giga OP, because if you don't insta-kill when you have these types of ults, what ends up happening is that Nidalee just heals everyone and they can just poke you forever with spears, and eventually you'll just win.
This is very far up. Bin trying to look.
Hayes in trouble.
He has Flash Cleanse. Yeah,
Good
fine.
damage coming in from Chovy. Stolen bound.
BLG's trying to contest space right now, but it's kind of hard for them to. Can't really do anything. They start the Baron. Bin has no TP, that's why they're starting Baron. How are they going to play it though? Because they don't have somebody that can easily zone the jungler. So what's the idea here? Okay, they go on to Knight. Knight is just dead. Really good, really good. Stacked Q3 off the Baron. E's over the wall. Gets R into Q3. Really nice. They're fully turning. They're fully turning onto Elk here. They fully turn. Oh, that's such a good Q3. Yeah, they can probably get Baron off this. Okay, Lehens is dead, but they should be able to get Baron. Yeah, it's pretty clean. I don't think this game has anything to do with Orianna and Yone, by the way. I think it's like super cope to be like, damn, bro, Chovy is like shitting on Knight this game. Like, if you watch this game, BLG went for a disastrous bot dive, and they lost all their tempo in the game. And even if you look at like what happened early, the Ashe dying allowed Nidalee to cross through mid, heal Chovy once, make it so Knight couldn't pressure anymore. Like, it's just, you're not playing a game where Orianna can do anything. Like, how is Orianna going to play a game from this state? The game was actually jungle diff. No, it was just a team, like, decision diff. Like, I wouldn't say it was just on Shun. Like, whoever called that or whoever, like, made this play happen, it could have been Elk calling that they can dive even if, like, Nautilus TP's back. Like, I wouldn't say that this was, like, a specific player getting outplayed. This was a team decision that was, like, a mega grief. Hey, Shun is on Oh, Chovy's dead here. He has flash? Oh, no, he has no flash. He's just dead. Actually kind of bad to give that shutdown, but I guess it's fine. Oh! Bin just feels like he had to go. He felt like he had to go there. But yeah, they just lose. They lose the game here. This is desperation play. And Orianna got solo killed by Keen. Keen's ending the game. It's GG.
Look at Keen. Keen is ending the game in bot lane.
They just had to do something, right? Like, just with the way the game was going, they had to do something. Oh, he can't. Can he end? I can't even tell. Okay, he can't end. He can't end. He does have grubs, though. I couldn't tell how much damage he had on the inhibitor. I think it's correct for Knight, though. Like, with how the game was going, he couldn't afford to go, like, Leandre's second in this game. Like, he needs to just try to spike as early as possible, like, on Death Cap Void, because they're going to lose the game before that. So, Bin TP'd. Okay, they just kill Keen here. Keen has no ult. They can't do anything with this. Oh, Bin is just going, or what? Oh, okay, Pace is dead. Keep on going. I mean, they're trying to get something going, but like it's done, bro. You can't fight your way out of this. Is it a Nidalee ban angle? It depends. If you go Sejuani, probably, but I don't think you need to ban Nidalee with like a lot of the other champs. Like, if you're playing more aggressive mid jungle, you can definitely leave the Nidalee. The question is going to be, what does GenG do now that BLG will get blue side? Because BLG should get blue side in the next game, right? I would assume BLG just goes blue. I mean, you're down 2 inhibs with Baron spawning and Soul spawning. Like, it's just unwinnable. I should pull out a curveball pick. I just disagree. I feel like so many of these draft adaptations that people have are just like super panicked from things that didn't make sense. Like, I think that people just need to like I don't think that your mentality should be, oh, our bot lane, who's normally really good, the best bot lane diving team in the world, because they f***ed up a dive really bad one time and we lost a game because of it in a best of 5, we now need to like completely change everything that we do, and like Knight needs to play like Silas or Akali or it's completely fucking doomed. I just think that that's like way too like panicky, and it's way too emotional of a adaptation in between games. I think that your adaptation should be, okay, we're gonna go blue side, and we're going to pick another one of these bot lanes. We can even potentially like go Senna, and we are probably just going to, like, if we pick Sejuani early, we're just going to ban Nidalee in 4-5. I think that you can literally just go with that simple of a draft adaptation and you're gonna be okay. And he has lost it. Okay, we're going full narratives. They're dead in mid lane here. Goodbye, Elk. Goodbye, On. Ult on before you die, brother. He needed to just ulti on there so On could maybe live, but yeah, it's
GenG
They have to contest Soul, and they're just too weak too, so.
Not quite able to find the ulti angle. Knight throwing the
Easy.
ball over the wall, but GenG just gonna throw it right back. They are not scared. Canyon stepping up, making good use of the Zanyas. Good bit of poke back to him, but Chovy already pushing into the mid lane. BLG one last desperate hold from the solo laners, and Chovy not gonna give him an angle. Immediate flash forward on the Fate.
Surprised they didn't see the Yone coming. I mean, they might have seen the Yone coming. I don't think that like the Yone matters that much in this game, guys.
Reminding BLG just how deep Chovy's champion pool is.
Like the Yone is getting ahead, but it's like it's a symptom of the other mistakes that were made in the game. Okay, BLG, they go blue side now, and they go Senna. So they're gonna look for a Senna Nautilus. Now, does GenG take away the Nautilus? Because I do think that BLG is not as good. Now, normally not as good off Nautilus. Now, normally BLG does not opt for the Tahm Kench the same way Korean teams do. Normally the pick is Ornn for BLG. BLG likes playing Ornn. Ooh, they go Tahm Kench. Okay, so this is not normal for BLG. BLG doesn't play that well on Tahm Kench in my opinion. So I like the idea for GenG, but to be fair, I don't think GenG plays the Kalista as well as BLG either. So this is like both teams not looking super insane. I don't mind the Tristana picks, but you can play Yone into Tristana again. I think GenG should pick K'Sante on 3 here. But I mean, maybe they don't go K'Sante because they feel like if you go K'Sante versus double AD carry, it's kind of hard. Even though Senna isn't that much of a damaging AD carry. But I just think that Keen is so good at K'Sante, bro. Like, just give him his champ. Okay, Chovy Hui. Has Chovy played much Hui? I feel like I haven't seen him that much. Maybe he played it like earlier in regular season, but Chovy games with dude, I have this fucking bookmarked essentially. Let's see. Now the question, like, I don't think that BLG should ban Nidalee here. I like the Maokai ban from GenG. I think it makes sense. BLG could play Nidalee, but enemy team is engaged. I think BLG probably could ban just K'Sante here, to be honest. Vayne is up though. Lee Sin, okay. I feel like BLG is setting up for their own Nidalee here. They're setting up for their own Nidalee, but I don't love it. Xinjiao ban is possible here, but the thing is you can also play into Xin. Like, there's a lot of champions that are decent into Xin that could be played here, like, for example, like Jarvan. Jarvan's not great into Kalista, it's good into play. I think we ban K'Sante here if we're BLG. Also, I feel like Canyon is not that much of a Xin enjoyer. He likes playing into Xin, but it doesn't feel like he loves playing the champion. So K'Sante is coming, and BLG is going to play Camille into it with Sejuani. They're going to play Camille Sejuani. And then, does Canyon go Nidalee in this game is the question, I guess. There's the Nidalee, okay. Now, the question here... This is actually a really smart Nidalee. Okay, this is a really smart Nidalee lock-in because they're probably going to go Nidalee anyway on 5 into what Shun and Bin were going, because I think Shun and Bin wanted Camille Sejuani and they were hoping that K'Sante was locked in. So now they're going to lock in K'Sante. Keen will get a counter pick. There aren't many counter picks to K'Sante. I mean, he could go something like Nidalee.
There is no way that's the angle.
No, there's no way that it's any of these, bro.
Where is
He is a great Diana, what the Diana, bro. Okay. Look, I like the GenG draft here, personally. I think they're going Renekton on 5. I would assume it's just Renekton on 5. He's always been a good Renekton. Nidalee Renekton. You need some AD with your comp. Ooh, Poppy. Poppy's also fine here. I think this game goes to GenG. To be fair. To be honest, I think GenG's got him here. I just feel like GenG, they got what they want. BLG, it's not that easy to fight. I feel like they did actually get mind gamed here. Because the way that okay, so let me explain this. The way that BLG thought the draft was going to play out is they were banking on the fact that with a Vayne and TF ban, Keen would go K'Sante 100%. Because Keen loves playing K'Sante. So they thought Keen would lock in K'Sante. And then into the K'Sante, they could play their own like counter to it. So they would go Camille Sejuani into the K'Sante, and then GenG would play Nidalee again into Sejuani on 5. That's what they thought was going to happen. So when they drafted the Nidalee on 4, it changed everything, because then BLG just they didn't have any good picks. It's like, okay, so do we take K'Sante? But then we don't have like yeah, I mean, it's just like kind of a dry K'Sante. Then we need an AP jungler in this game, and they weren't able to get it. So I don't know. I like the way that that GenG solved this. Also, I think GenG, they play well into BLG when BLG doesn't have that much engage. And this Diana seems kind of out of place. Like, sure, Diana gives magic damage to the comp, but yeah, sure, Diana gives magic damage to the comp, but they don't have much follow-up engage for this Diana. So overall, I would say it's a draft win for GenG. KJ and I have the same read on it. Yep. No, I agree.
We'll get hooked.
Does he have to start? Does he have to start jump? He doesn't.
He's okay.
He's just chilling. He's just gonna base.
Yes, gentlemen.
It gives the enemy the ability to invade, though.
But to scratch.
Do we end up in a 2v1?
Yeah, so GenG going to use this opportunity.
Looks like BLG will be comfortable just laning it, but maybe GenG doesn't.
They're actually not going to drop a ward.
What we've seen is Poppy is actually really good in the lane swap situations.
Sweeper, I apologize.
It could be super annoying with this champ.
Of course, Diana,
like invading with your jungler and stuff.
attack speed much easier to sustain. Notoriously.
Ooh, Shun is starting here.
Very quickly. It is kind of.
Keen is walking over. They see him on a ward. He's going to check.
Yeah.
They should be able to just do this. Nidalee is going to counter invade bot side, though. They're just going to late start it. Keen's actually not going to see that they started this. Oh, that's actually so bad for GenG. Let's see if Canyon reads this and Canyon actually invades off of it.
Diana's a great champion
because he could just go straight to enemy red here because he does see the enemy camps. So he has the ability to just go like QW, jump the wall.
Completely free reign over this top side. As far as we know, Canyon has no insight on this.
Thing is that he just sees Shun's camps. Like he can see the Raptors. Oh, maybe that is enough for him.
He is aware and can move into the bot side to get some camps of his own.
Particularly in these AP versus AP matchups, if you get
what did I say about draft? I think it's GenG favorite draft.
I
think GenG really outplayed them by locking in Nidalee on 4.
If you get an earlier first item spike to really go in aggressively.
Locked up, but Lens already has 3 stacks on him. They're trying to kill on before they get to level 2 for the thick skin.
Doesn't kill him.
Good poke back.
I don't know if that's good. I don't think that that's that insane for GenG's bot lane. I mean, they trade summoners here, but On has TP, and like Pei's having no flash could open him up to being ganked. But I guess Diana is pretty shit at ganking, so we'll see. No flash on here. No flash on. Lehens has flash. They can maybe kill On here. Flash auto attack. Oh, Lehens was slow on the flash auto attack. Oh my god, Elk was super slow on his flash though. Okay. They ended up getting the kill anyway. Lehens actually griefed this, but it ended up being okay because he hooked Elk and Elk didn't flash. But yeah, I think that this game is mega GenG favorite now. Like, On is dead as well. He can't play. Nah, this game is completely for them. They got completely annihilated with the draft. I think they also should have went Ornn, personally. Knowing them. Do you think they should ban Nidalee? Maybe 4-5 after this. I mean, it depends, right? It depends on how the game looks. Like, the problem with the Nidalee ban is that, like, I guess Nidalee here did actually force Shun out, and it kind of was the catalyst for some of these plays. But I would say that, like, Nidalee is actually just not that good of a champion, so it's, like, kind of weird to ban it. Whereas champions like Azul are actually, like, kind of broken. Like, Nidalee is just kind of a shit champ, for being honest. He's keeping the auto attack for the W. Yep. Well played from Lehens. You see how he did an auto attack there and he kept the auto attack? We saw people failing this earlier on in the tournament where they would hook and then they would instantly auto attack. All you do here is you hook and then you just save your auto attack. And whenever he flashes or uses, whenever he uses W, you just auto attack him. It's GG. Why didn't Shun go Brand? Brand is like pretty bad champion right now. I think it's probably better here, but it's pretty hard to play Brand without setup. I don't know, bro. I think that the Diana pick is pretty bad. It is a Shun special. It's something that he always likes playing, but don't think it's that good. He was not allowed to play aggressively, and when he was playing the defensive lane, he was helped out of the defense. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Huge. It's a really good hook from Lehens because you flash hook and even if you hit the wall, you still kill him. Nah, they're done in this lane. I'm really surprised they didn't pick Ornn though.
On the side of BLG, On gonna get canceled. Oh, Canyon taking tower. He's got aggro as well, and now On
has to flash this. He's probably just dead. Oh, he flashed in place? Wait, did he flash in place or did he get predicted? The flash is so bugged that you can't even tell on spectator where he flashed. Dude, this game is such a stomp. Dude, this is such an outdraft from GenG. Like, I knew it was an outdraft from draft. Like, if you listen to my draft analysis, I thought they got cooked. But, like, they got cooked even harder than I expected. Like, the perceived advantage for BLG should be the bot dives, right? But, like, this game, they got outdrafted, so they weren't able to bot dive. And then in game 2, they f***ed up their bot dive. So, that's the thing. Keen is going in. Is Keen trolling here? I think Keen is kind of griefing, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that looked mega in. They lose Drake because of that? Keen has no TP. They might just lose Herald. Actually, that was pretty sus. I mean, GenG has not played out this lead as cleanly as they normally do. They're still in a big advantage, though. The fact that they lost a bunch of sums just makes the game like hard.
In 10 seconds, GenG can just look to put themselves on soul point.
GenG is really tunneling on getting this mid lane turret because they're the poke comp, want to try and take that down. Lands hooks a minion.
Poke, ulti going in onto Elk. Elk trying to get to the shroud and get
And gets
away.
eaten.
Nice damage onto On, Spiraling Despair, somewhat effective.
They get
Trying to
Drake
get away
here.
as
They
well.
lose Herald.
Severing Bolt only hitting On. Canyon happy to walk into the tower.
Okay, they just get the turret here. Nice.
Clean pick in mid to take On out of the equation as the Herald will eventually
Good playing
fall
their
to
range
Shun.
here. Playing with Nidalee, playing their like pseudo poke comp here. I mean, I think BLG has to trade like this though. They have to trade Herald and then try to like just get more gold before they fight again. Like the thing is, like GenG really beat BLG like hard early game here. So when you lose early game this hard, it's very difficult to actually come back in and get positive plays. And I feel like GenG is generally the kings of not giving those plays. Like you just don't always have a win con in games. Like the game has to be remotely close to have a win con.
Secure, but that's the lock up onto Lehens. Fake call denying the play. Spiraling Despair onto On. Everybody wants the blue.
They're TPing, but this is like not a play.
Wants to get it. And now the TP coming out. Bin.
You can tell Bin really wants to fight.
Nice use of the
I mean, Bin must be like really triggered this series because he's kind of just doing his thing top and his bot side is getting railed, which is like not how it ever goes. He's like, bro, I'm playing Cassante for my bot lane to just be losing. Like Keen didn't even do anything this game.
Decent pullback.
Like if anything, Keen kind of trolled with his flashes and stuff. Oh, he got Canyon out of the thing. Did he kill Canyon here? He killed Canyon. That's actually so big from Bin. That's so big from Bin. So big. Can they get Baron off this? I feel like they have to go Baron, bro. They have to go Baron. They have no other option. They have to go Baron here. Like it's the only way you can play this game out. That's actually such a huge win. They threw. Bro, Bin actually carried this so hard. Even though this Baron can be like counterplayed, you have to do it. There's just no other option. You have pretty good Baron damage with Tristana here. The Senna doesn't do shit. But you have pretty good Baron damage. Pays has flash here. Okay, nice. They just keep on it. Bin is doing such a good job zoning. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's good for, it's like the best thing BLG can do. Like they have to just do this. And then they have to just try to get as many people out as possible. Now, do they get chased down? I don't think it's that easy to chase them down. They can though. Does Knight have jump? How long for Knight's jump? Elk should just be leaving, bro. Elk should just be leaving. I mean, it was the best thing they could do. It's literally just the best thing they could do. Even with this result, like maybe one more person could have lived. Maybe Elk could have lived. But they're going to lose the game if they don't do this. It just is what it is. Like, because the thing is, Soul is spawning for GenG in 40 seconds. So just getting the Baron off the table, even if everyone dies and you're able to respawn and go towards Soul, like, and you can actually fight the Soul, at least then you have a chance. Where if, they, like, Soul and Baron is up, you just automatically lose. On just goes in, bro. He's just like running it. Nah, that was way too far. That was way too far. You can tell they're trying to force, but it's just not happening. They lose Soul here. Elk is dead. GG. GG. They gave it a valiant attempt to try to come back in the game, but after the early game, bro, their comp is just so like doomed. Holy f, he got pulled back and knocked into the wall. It's just fucked.
He will not get out. Steadfast as ever. Keen denies the exit. Shun will not find his ulti. He will not find
Dead. Canyon's got him.
And
Nidalee is chasing. Yeah, it was a bad W forward from On. But it does feel pretty unwinnable there for like BLG. Like they're getting posts. They feel like they need to engage, but it's hard to engage. Poppy had no ult. They thought that maybe that was the timer. It's just Diana is so useless. I mean, Diana is so useless into this comp especially, and when you don't have a Yasuo. But it's like he doesn't have anything good to draft because his team needs engage and they need an AP jungler. So what do you draft here? Maokai's gone.
GenG have an optimal angle of attack. Chovy ready to
Lehens
just flash out from Lehens.
Oh, he flashed out? Wait, his flash looked weird there.
I think that was a Hex Flash.
Was that a Hex Flash?
Hex Flash coming out.
It looked like it was his real flash.
GenG now pushing back. The rest of the team have all their summoners up. Could be one final fight here. Root onto Bin, free.
Bin's gonna need to be eaten here, I think. They have to eat him.
Now the steadfast presence pays, just stacking up spears.
They can't play though. They can't play.
Keep
it's
the
over.
verdict channel.
But that's a Baron now. I mean, they've done the damage. They did what they need to do. They can force the TP out from Bin. And again, try and face check this comp. Go ahead, do it without Bin.
Keen, bit of harass, spiraling.
Okay, Shun can play the game. Wait, Diana's broken. What the hell? This is why GenG's draft is so good. They essentially forced Diana here, and Diana's terrible. Like, to be fair, like, I think the biggest diff we've seen so far in this series has been draft diff. Like, the coach diff has been solid here, bro. The reason why T1 has been playing worse than expected is because Faker has been running it down, essentially. Okay, so the Ahri, Talia, and Ashe will be banned again. They're going to keep the same bans because they're winning. Makes 100% sense. Senna is banned. Kalista first pick. So what is the angle from FaZe and Lehen? So what is up here? I mean, you can always play Kalista, like, Renata on BLG side. So generally, if you are a fan of Lucianami, you can pick that. You can play Varus lanes here. I think Varus is fine. Lucianami, I think, is completely okay. You play Lucianami, they play Kalista Renata. You swap out of the early lane. I think that they can just pick the Nami here and then pick the mid laner on 3. Probably go Chovy's pick on 3, though. He's no Chinese Corki. I don't think Knight will play Corki. I mean, he shouldn't play Corki here. I think if anything, Chovy just picks a 0 on 3. Okay, so the Vi is picked here to get some ability to force. Vi is actually very good pick into Lucianami. Now, they can ban the Nidalee, but Vi is good into Nidalee, so like, or not, Vi is not good into Nidalee. Vi can be good into Nidalee after the early game, but I think that BLG probably just bans like K'Sante Nidalee here, maybe. Maybe you just ban K'Sante Nidalee. See what GenG bans. Do they ban any mid laners? Do they ban Tristana? Do they ban Jax? They ban Ori. Okay, that makes sense. Will Knight play with an Orianna and Tristana ban here? That's just what I'm trying to think about in his champion pool. He might end up playing something that's like not super meta, like an assassin. They're banning Sejuani from GenG, but I feel like GenG would still be comfortable playing Nidalee in a comp like this. I mean, it is pretty squishy. Like, if you do go Nidalee, Lucia, Nami, Corki, like, that is a scary comp to play. But if there's any team that could play that comp, it would probably be GenG, right? Like, GenG is the only team that can pull off these comps in the entire world. Any other team, somebody's gonna make a mistake, get caught, and die. But GenG playing their ranges is like their biggest strength, right? Nico ban, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Nico ban's good. I think it's a Nidalee ban, personally. Even though it doesn't fit the enemy comp, I just feel like you don't want to lose a series to 3 Canyon Nidalee games, do you? Ban Poppy. So they're going to give Nidalee and they're going to play K'Sante if it's up, and they're going to let Keen play Vayne or TF, it looks like. I mean, okay, if Canyon wants to play Nidalee, then Keen should not play Vayne or TF, obviously. Then he should play like Zac or something like that into K'Sante. So we'll have to see. LeBlanc into Corki? They could go LeBlanc here. LeBlanc into Corki is not that good of a lane, though. Corki gets Hex Drinker and your game becomes kind of hard. Okay, Canyon Maokai. So he doesn't go Nidalee here. They were correct on the read. If you go K'Sante here, enemy team just goes Vayne, or what? Because now they can play Vayne since they have a Maokai jungle. K'Sante. And what is the pick? Is it Tristana? I mean, Tristana seems kind of weird, bro. It seems full AD if you're going K'Sante as well. I don't think you go that. I think you go like Syndra, maybe. Actually, Syndra's pretty bad into Maokai. I'm not sure what you go. Okay, I mean, look, honestly, Knight Azir is pretty bad. Like, that is one of his weaknesses, is that he can't really play Azir well. But I think you, like, look, sometimes you just have to pick it. With the way the series has been going, I don't hate the idea of it. Vex, that is a Knight champion. The Vex from Knight, that is a Knight champion. Look, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. BLG is actually giving themselves more tools. Because GenG's macro is super good, but BLG is extremely good at fighting, right? So they're just giving themselves more ability to fight. They're leaning into their strength. And what is Keen's pick here? He doesn't really want to go Zac. I wouldn't really want him to go TF. Okay, I mean, I would think that Vayne is better, but maybe he just thinks that it's not as good into Vi because he can't go Azanya's the way that TF can. So we'll deal with the TF. This does look kind of magic damage heavy to me, though. Dom's mental has cracks, but it's a sign of true love for casting games. Nice to see someone doing something they like. Sure. I don't know if I should say thank you or ban you, but sure. I'll just say okay. Okeanon love playing lanes like this. Okay. Good cleanse. Good damage onto Elk as well. Really well played by GenG. They kited it out perfectly. They knew exactly what was happening here. Elk has no like Elk is here. Oh, Pace flashed in, didn't get it, but it's still good. It's still good for GenG. It's still good. I think if he played this better, he probably could have killed, but it's you'll take it for GenG. Because the way that this lane works is that Kalista, Renata want to all in, but they lose the long trades because Nami heal, right? So it's a very positive thing that just happened for GenG's lane. They get to base and the wave is pushing away. It was a very good cleanse from Paze. He cleansed instantly as soon as the flash handshake hit him, so he didn't actually end up getting pulled. This sucks for Bin though, because Bin is going to end up having to TP top, but his wave is pushing away. The thing is, Keen can actually run to top turret super quickly, so it's actually not even that good for GenG's. I mean, it is still good for GenG's bot lane. It's just not as good as it could be otherwise. Corki forced to flash mid by Knight and Chun. Chovy probably W'd forward to cancel Knight's base, I assume, because Knight was trying to base, and Chun punished him for it. So no flash Corki means with 6 they can actually pull the trigger on him. So Bin just wants to crash this wave as soon as he can, you know? Like, his whole goal is just crash this wave, bro. It's actually not that bad. The way that BLG handled this was actually pretty nice, because they were getting mega if that lane freezes and they walk back there. So the fact that they're able to TP top is nice. I mean, Knight is going to be level 6 soon off this wave, so Knight just hit level 6. GenG should give this, but they're okay to give it, you know, like they're this is what GenG does, bro. They're good at giving these things. Like, that is why they're strong, is that like they know how to play around their spikes better than any other team.
Canyon trying to be zoned away by Knight, who has pressure in the mid lane 1 versus 1. You can see some really nice damage.
Chovy has no TP. Knight is just having a sniff while they do Drake, using his prio to have a sniff, take a ward on the way out, go back mid. He's chilling. They're on a ward. They're on a ward. They don't know it.
Paze have to be careful, but have the luxury of good vision, giving them all the information they need to play safe here.
Here comes Chovy.
Chovy's walking down. Paze has no flash though, but he has cleanse. Pretty nice. BLG shouldn't overforce this. They should just leave. The play was read pretty well. Oh, he missed. Oh man, that's actually a big mistake from Lehens. Lehens did not need to die there. BLG was just going to give the play. It was a nice read from GenG, but Lehens griefed because they had this war. They saw it all coming. Lehens was just trying to play the edge, and he made a rare mistake. Normally, BLG will go for plays like this, but if you counter them, they're a type of team that can get through it pretty well. Or GenG would be a team that can get through it pretty well. They matched the aggression and just made a dumb mistake. I don't think GenG wants to fight. Oh, they're bringing TF. They're bringing TF.
So far, just 2 of the grubs. Flash forward coming from Canyon. That's the Destiny Knight. Does he want to try and turn this one back?
Okay, they go on to On. On is just dead here. They commit the TF though. They commit the TF and Cassandra is going to be able to crash a wave, and 2 grubs were taken by BLG. It's not like super insane. It's not super insane for GenG. I feel like Keen normally doesn't move to things like Chovy has flash now back up though. They weren't able to punish him with no flash. Oh, his Q3 faded there.
Q3 ulti though. Bin wants to make the difference. Bin wants to be the one to make it happen. It's the ghost out from Keen. Ulti now.
Oh, with the Vex. Oh, clean as from BLG.
Ends up going down.
Keen and Bin trade ghosts. They go on Lehens. Lehens no flash. There's no culling from Paze. Paze should not continue fighting this, should he? Seems kind of crazy. He should not continue fighting. Jun is here. Oh, he's griefing. He's griefing. He's dead. I mean, he gets 1 for 1, but it's not that great. Oh, the handshake in. Corki TP'd up here as well. Much more BLG paced game. So Bin is already moving because he doesn't have TP, and Keen has TP to match. So that's what's going on here. Maokai has ult. There is no Vial right now, though. Okay. Oh, do they fight this? Oh, they fight it? Okay, Knight doesn't get it. Knight doesn't get it. Hey, it ends up being... I mean, that's good for BLG. BLG gets control of the objective and its package. There was no Kalista ult in that moment, but they turned it into a fight, and it's a winning fight for BLG. They get the Mountain Drake, which is really nice in this game. They got Hex Trigger here. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard for them to fight for Drake. To be fair, GenG is pretty happy with the Drake roll. They got kind of lucky with the Drake roll here. The fact that it's a chem tech as opposed to other things is fine. But yeah, it feels like BLG's a lot stronger right now. Like, Corki doesn't have Myrrh mana yet. You know, there is like an even gold situation, but you got to understand that when TF is even in gold, like, that is how the champion is balanced. It's balanced on having more gold than the enemy. It's like GP being ahead in gold. You kind of need to be ahead in gold to function. It's not like Cassandra is suffering or anything. It doesn't end up hitting here. They're going to get top turret off this. Chovy will get bot though. Oh,
Hayes. Destiny now coming in on, trying to turn it back. Excellent use. He managed to stun the Lucian. On.
big from on. Well played. They get top turret here. Can they cover anything bot is the question.
Nice auto attack.
Because Chovy is still answering bot. I mean, they didn't use any sums here. That's actually really big from Elkanon that they didn't use any sums.
Recall coming in. Ben wants to interrupt Chovy.
Oh, Chovy's just dead, I think.
Didn't see Ben coming. Ben now locking him up in melee range. Has already used the pullback.
He has to use flash here too. I think he just saves his flash, bro. I think he just accepts death here. If you're Chovy, you just accept death. That's good by Chovy. I mean, he did have a shutdown on him though, a farm shutdown, so it's not the best, but it is better that he did this than the alternative, which is dying and using your flash. Now, BLG is using the Herald mid during this timer. It's a little bit scary to use the Herald mid at this timer, I would say, because a lot of times you would be trying to save it for the Drake.
And BLG looking for another tower.
They're just trying to force them off here. Now they're starting to blow the game open because they got mid turret and bot turret off the sequence. Very good sequence from BLG. Now, it would be best for BLG to wait until Renato ult before they fight this. Corki does have package, so it's on GenG to start forcing the objective here. Like, GenG wants to fight before package expires. Technically, BLG doesn't need to fight, but Shun is actually looking for a flank. He's caught off here, though. And if he goes too close, he can always get packaged by the Corki. This is good from Ben. He's making a lot of space here. Oh, that's really good start. Really good Renato ult. This is looking very good for BLG. Except for On. On just kind of grief, though. Oh, and they got Drake. It's actually good. It's actually good. It's actually good. The start of that was so good for BLG, but then there was a grief by Elkanon on the side lane, and because of the grief by Elkanon, they were able to kill. And then I think Shun griefed as well. That was nice. That was nice. The opening was not great, but the way they played it out after the opening was really nice.
The ulti from Lehens to zone the backline from the fight was massive as GenG now threatened the tier 1.
Oh, okay. Nice play, nice play, nice play, nice play. Really good play. They used some flashes here, but overall it's exactly what GenG needed. Now GenG has swung the game into their favor. Now it's tough for BLG. BLG is going to have to like force Baron or something when the package is down. It's the only way they can, or the only way that they can really get a commanding lead again. So a lot of times, like, performance like that actually does matter a lot. Wow, they weren't able to execute it. The Vex ult wasn't quick enough. They might have to Renato ult to try to get through. Oh, wait. Keen is actually getting jumped on, though. Keen went too far forward here. But it's a really good bubble. Holy f***, the bubble was insane there. Well played, well played. GenG is kiting it out perfectly. Chovy flash forward. I mean, okay, if GenG doesn't get anything major off this wasn't that bad for BLG because BLG got a lot of flashes here. Like, you ended up having Lehens flash and Chovy flash. Well, it's not a lot of flashes. They got a really important flash. The fact that Chovy flashed, this could be a huge thing for GenG. They do get Drake, though. Okay, BLG should not contest this. What they should do is they should play for, like, a Baron situation. That's what I think. Looks like they're trying to contest, but I don't think it's good. Nah, this is not good by them. They shouldn't feel forced to fight this. This seems troll from BLG. Oh, good. Keen over the wall. Keen over the wall. Does anyone die? Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh my god, Ben is just trying to 1v5 them? Cassante moment! Cassante moment, bro. Holy f***. Holy f***, Cassante moment. Damn, this looked so bad for BLG, the opening of this. Bro, these guys, like, honestly, like, this is pretty sick. Oh, Elk failed his... Oh, he didn't have Q over the wall. Canyon's trying to kill Elk. He has a bailout, though. He doesn't get him. Canyon has no... Canyon has to flash. He has flash. He ends up flashing. Nice. And Ben ended up dying. I don't know how Ben ended up dying. I didn't even see. Wait, what did Ben tried to dive? He killed the hens and Chovy killed him? That must have been what happened. Bro, this game is getting kind of insane. This game is getting pretty insane, bro. My heart's pumping, bro. Corki got package. Corki picked package here, which is actually pretty big. Oh! He just completely predicted that, bro. He had no wards, right? He had 0 wards and he just picked off Knight like that. That's crazy, bro. He just thought that Knight was probably basing there. And Knight hasn't been side laning. This is why a lot of people don't play Vex, right? Like, Vex is just so bad at, like, pushing side lanes and stuff like that. You kind of just have to group and send it. So it is tough if you're not able to execute the kills. Jun is on a ward here. This is pretty bad for Jun.
Chovy stepping up, poke coming through, Canyon trying to collapse. Luckily, the
Okay.
blast cone
Ends up getting out. But I mean, this is GenG time, bro. GenG has definitely got the advantage now. We're forgetting Chovy is Dom's favorite player. One of my favorite players for sure. He didn't get his W off. Bin didn't get his W off early enough. Elk is, or On is eating it for Bin because he has Kalista ult. Alright, they did use Maokai ult, Culling, and Nami ult. Can they TP on the... Oh, Keen has no TP right now. But they can chase Shun forever. This is actually really good for GenG. They can chase him forever. They have ulti soon. Shun does have flash. Maybe they can't chase him that deep. They don't want to go too far. The fact that they've used the Nami Maokai ult though means that they don't have the disengage that they had in the previous fights. Oh. Yeah, like Shun, like this is what I'm saying, bro. Like Shun is like going for these plays and he didn't even get Lucian's flash with that. If he flashed and Shun flashed, I would be more okay with it, but he didn't get anything for this. Also, their Baron damage is pretty shit. I think this is where GenG wins the game. If I'm reading this correctly, I think this is where GenG wins the game. Oh, Paze kind of dashed into melee range. Oh, Q3, does he get on? Oh, he didn't get onto Paze. Chovy is getting ulted on by Bin. Bin ulted on him. Oh, Chovy is dead. Chovy is dead. But everything else looks good. Everything else looks good. Oh, On. Huge play from On. How the f are they doing this? Oh, no W? No W from Bin? No W from Bin. Good by Keen. They win the fight. Holy shit. We're fighting here, bro. We're fighting here. Keen has a flash. Keen has flash. You can just flash on him if you want. He shouldn't. He shouldn't. He should just walk up, rapid fire him. It was pretty. It was a pretty big fight. It was a pretty big fight. Jun like wasting his flash beforehand was pretty sus. And then Knight's like flash W here to try to like force the fight. It allowed Bin to get on, but Bin really starts. I think Paze walked way too close. The fact that Bin is able to just like burn his flash instantly in Q3 is kind of crazy. But then here, like, Shun is sending it onto Paze, but no one else can follow. I feel like Shun did not need to ult there because Bin is soloing out Chovy. They should have probably played the other side of the fight slower. That being said, this ulti from Renato was huge. And then here, Bin just had no W, so he shouldn't have went forward. We got some team fights, bro. We got some team fights. So GenG, they ended up getting Drake 3. They didn't end up getting Baron, but they're in pretty okay spot. They just have no flashes on both carries. So that's like the one downside. I wonder if Chovy should have built an arm guard here, like just for this moment, because I feel like arm guard could be a fucking insane purchase. They picked up package. They just want to like chunk BLG. It's hard for BLG to play right now. I think Bin did this twice now where he overchases targets. No, he like Bin played this well. Like he should have chased Chovy. Chasing Chovy and killing Chovy was huge. I think it was his team not playing slow, not realizing that he was going to kill Chovy no matter what, and no one could actually help him. Okay. Good package from Chovy. Oh, really good Renato ult though. Really good Renato ult. They're on to Paze. Paze is dead. Are they chasing Chovy? Chovy has no flash. Chovy has no flash. Bin has ult. They're chasing him. He doesn't get on. He doesn't get on. Oh my god, that Renato ult was huge. Bro, this is such a good series. This is so good, bro. This is like so good. I'm so happy with this. Chovy, no TP, no package. There's going to be a window where BLG can force Baron. BLG is going to come out of base here, and they're going to start hitting Baron. They have to. This game is so sick. So BLG will force Baron here 100% off the Chovy death timer. They don't have Viol, though, so it's not that easy for them to turn. They're just going to essentially try to bait GenG in, turn it into a fight. Canyon has no flash. Jun is going to remove the blast cone. They are just going to keep on hitting this. They have to. They have to. Like, because it still is advantage GenG. Like, let's not get it twisted. It is still advantage GenG here. Like, in this game. But this is a window where they don't have the advantage. Okay, they do their combo. Now BLG should play to get out. BLG doesn't need to fight this. Baron for BLG here, big. Their Baron damage is kind of low. You have to Baron there, though. There's no other option. Like, you just have to. It's a game of windows, guys. It's a game of windows, and this is one of the best windows that you'll ever get in a game like this. Like, them winning this fight was pretty unreasonable. Like, it was just a huge, it was a really good angle from Knight, and he feared pays into the Renato. Like, this was fucking crazy. Like, the percentage chance of getting a fight this perfect is, like, very low. Look at that rocket, though. So now BLG just needs to play through lanes. They got to be careful about walking into the jungle. Like, it's still, like, GenG can still win this game very easily. But forcing a game 5 would be big for BLG's momentum. GenG did have the game at a point after, I think, third Drake, where it kind of should have been locked up. So I think GenG would actually probably feel pretty bad about losing this game because they're good at playing out their leads. I don't know about this. I'm not a huge fan of this play from GenG because they don't have package right now. Enemy team does have, like, slightly inflated stats because of Baron, but it's mainly just you don't have package and you can probably get a fight where you're way stronger than them. But here you do have flashes, so I guess that's the other side of things.
Keen separated from the team.
Oh, Chovy rockets, bro.
Over. There it is, level 17. The Dragon started off by BLG.
Trying to get vision on the side. Oh my god, the big one.
Knight, the last remaining member of the victorious JDG roster, but Ben wants to
onto the Canyon. Canyon got caught. Knight is getting jumped on. He has Zanyas. Okay, Canyon lived. They probably have to leave it. GenG outplayed here. They have to get out. They have to get out and give it, I think. Elk failed his jump over the wall. He has to flash. They give the Drake. Ooh, big from GenG. That was a scary fight. They outplayed it, though. The way that they controlled space here was very good. Chovy landed key rockets. I think that it's coming down to, like, if Bin doesn't get an angle onto Chovy, like, if Chovy is able to just play these fights at this point in the game, it's kind of just... Also, the Chemtech Soul will matter here. Chemtech Soul will be really good for GenG. And no flashes were used. How did Canyon get out of this? He just W'd the Drake or what? Yeah, he W'd Drake. I mean, that's an angle for sure. That's really good. And Knight just got chunked by Chovy. I mean, playing Vex into Corki at this point of the game is completely... Elk failed his Q over the wall here, too. Look like. Oh, he was trying to, like, Q forward and jump over the wall at the same time, and he failed it. Flash diff, GenG wins. Yeah, GenG should win from this point. Like, just like they've outscaled at this point. Like, they didn't mega outscale this game if they didn't outplay on key timings. The reason they were able to scale is because of their outplays on, like, third Drake, for example. Hivex combo is the shittiest thing I've ever seen. I don't think it's that shitty. I think if you played against this in-game, you would literally just die every single time that it was on you. I think that this is just what GenG plays really well. They're so good at understanding ranges and, like, where they can be and where they can't be. So it's very hard to engage on a team like GenG. Hey, they have package, though. That Baron is them up, though. They just go on Chovy. They just went on Chovy. Good package, but Keen gets hit. Okay, Pays needs to just get out of here. They flash onto Knight. Knight has stopwatch. Bin is going onto the Hens, but that's not the target that you want, bro. It's looking good. They're going on to Pays. Bin is just trying to fight his way out of this. Chovy has to play on the edge of Elk. Elk has no flash, though. He can't get to him. They tried to engage on the package. They skill checked Chovy, and Chovy came out ahead. That's probably a game, bro. They probably end off that. Dude, what a series, bro. I want this series again. I want this series again, personally. I wouldn't even say, like, in this game they were necessarily better than BLG's bot lane, because BLG was, like, winning a lot of the bot lane situations. Okay, we got a fight. What's happening here? Shun is just gold carded in one shot. Yeah, they can't win. They can't win at this point. Like, it's just completely cooked. Renato ult missed everyone. They know it's over. Oh, that's actually pretty good from them. That's a pretty good way to solve the situation. Pays? Alright, GenG, do it, bro. Chovy made his first international final. Chovy did it, bro. He did it. He's a fucking beast, bro. He's a beast. I think G2 wins versus T1. I feel like T1 gets their shit together for some reason. I kind of have that feeling too, but I hope it doesn't happen. That was a good series. The main thing that changed things for GenG was the fact that their bot lane stepped up. Even if like this game they kind of like died sometimes, or like Elk and On were able to get advantages at points, like going into third Drake, Elk and On were ahead, and On played a pretty good game overall. The fact that they weren't getting run over is really all GenG needs in this series. Like if they play again, the only thing that GenG really needs is their bot lane to be stable. If their bot lane is stable, then they'll probably win.